Hey, black girl, step away from the tree. You mother couldn't afford you a gift.
The Academy's winter gala shimmered like a scene from a holiday card. Twinkling lights, golden ribbons, and the scent of pine and sugar cookies filling the air. Children laughed and whispered, clutching brightly wrapped boxes for the secret Santa exchange. For most, it was a night of joy and anticipation. But for 7-year-old Sarah, the air felt thin. She watched the other children gather on the rug, eyes sparkling with the thrill of holiday magic she could barely imagine. Her mother, Elena, stood at the back, shoulders heavy from 3 jobs. Her hands still smelled faintly of hospital soap, a stark contrast to the festive scents surrounding her. She had scraped together enough for tuition, but the mandatory holiday exchange felt like a mountain she couldn't climb. Mrs. Sterling, the teacher, began calling names. One by one, gifts were exchanged, laughter rising and falling, but Sarah's name remained uncalled. The silence stretched, broken by the sharp click of stilettos. Mrs. van der Linde, the school's wealthiest donor, glided in, her perfume sharp and commanding. She glanced at Elena's faded uniform, then at Sarah, lips curling. "Mrs. Sterling," she announced, voice dripping with fake concern, "I thought this school had standards. If a family can't even afford a simple gift, perhaps they should reconsider if they belong here. This isn't a charity ward." Have you ever felt judged by your bank account instead of your heart? Stand with Sarah and Elena. Hit like and subscribe. The peppermint sneered room went ice cold. Elena's chin trembled, but she didn't look away. Mrs. van der Linde pointed at her son Julian's massive gold-wrapped crate. "My Julian brought a gift worth more than some people's monthly rent," she scoffed. "Children like Sarah need to learn early. If you don't contribute, you don't receive. Anything else is an inconvenience." Sarah ducked her head, braids trembling, fighting back tears. The wealthy mother leaned down, peppermint-scented breath harsh against the silence. "Maybe if your mother spent more time working and less time dreaming of a life she can't afford, you'd have a bag under that tree." The other parents shifted uncomfortably, silent witnesses to a humiliation repeated year after year. What would you do if a bully tried to break a child's spirit in front of everyone? Stay tuned. The checkmate is coming. Mrs. Sterling rose, her calm expression hiding a storm. "You're right, Mrs. van der Linde. Let's examine what we truly value." She lifted Julian's oversized crate. "This represents the best of what we have, right?" Turning to the class, she asked how many remembered a toy from 3 years ago. Silence. Excitement fades. But a mother working 3 jobs to give her daughter an education? That lasts forever. Julian opened the crate. Gasps filled the room. It was empty. "Where's the gift?" Mrs. van der Linde shrieked. Mrs. Sterling held up a security tablet. "I saw the footage. You removed the console after the photo op because you wanted status without the cost. Have you ever seen a status seeker caught in their own lie? Like and subscribe to see the final downfall." The atmosphere shifted from pity to outrage. One mother, long silent, stepped forward. "I am so sorry," she whispered to Elena. "We let her treat you this way out of fear. We were wrong." The dam broke. Parents surrounded Elena and Sarah, no longer focusing on the empty crate, but on the woman who had outworked them all. "Elena, you are the strongest person in this room," said another, placing a hand on her shoulder. Mrs. Sterling reached under her desk and pulled out a handmade box. "This is from the staff," she said. "A full scholarship for Sarah. It covers her entire education here, starting today. We saw your sacrifices. You belong here more than anyone. Would you rather have a hollow gold crate or a heart full of community?" Mrs. van der Linde, ghostly white, was shunned as the teacher invoked Winston Churchill. "You make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give." The parents began piling gifts at Sarah's feet, turning the secret Santa exchange into a true circle of giving. Elena hugged her daughter, tears of relief streaming. Sarah opened her handmade book, face glowing. She didn't just get a gift, she regained her dignity. Her mother finally earned the respect she had worked for 1,000 times over. From the other side of silence, toss stories like, "Subscribe and share if this lesson touched your heart, because some gifts fade, but the truth of your heart lasts forever."